The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Virtuosos Podcast. To my left, we got Monty Mon and Day Day. So we not in Christmas spirit. Ain't got no Christmas hat on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got the Christmas colors. We got gray and black on.
I got a Grinch outfit in my car right now.
All right.
I mean, that's all I
You
got.
really could lock in if
you
you
couldn't
want.
wear your Grinch outfit.
That's all I got.
But before we get into the real Christmas themed episode, we got to talk about one of the major stories. Get it?
All right, shut it off.
A major storyline in the news for obviously Hollywood in general. Jonathan Majors, convicted, found guilty of assault and harassment, got fired from Disney and Marvel Studios. So, I mean, to start it off, all headlines are going to just say Jonathan Majors guilty and fired, guilty and fired. If you really look deep into it, it's a lot of stuff in that case that's just crazy, all over the place. Starting off with you, Damien, how you feel about the whole situation?
It hurts. It hurts.
So much pain.
It hurts.
So much
This guy's been at the top of my actor list for a while. Ever since I saw him in Lovecraft Country, I wanted him to blow up into this major stardom. I remember him getting cast as King. It was like such a good moment. I was like, damn, he's really gonna get that recognition finally. And this is like when Marvel had not fallen off yet. Like this was still at the height of Marvel, getting him announced and seeing him basically. His career's done. I mean, other actors have done worse, and there's been worse situations, and actors have still found work. He's still going to go to jail for probably a year. And, coming back off that, how much is going to be left for you? You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to work his way back up there for as much as he already worked to get to where he's at. And it just sucks to lose a talent like that. I'm not downplaying what he did. What he did was horrible. You know what I'm saying? He deserves to go to jail for it, but it's just losing somebody like that it's going to suck.
Yeah. For you, Damon, how you feel about it?
I mean, it's so many athletes or people with platforms that do crazy things, but I can love that version of them and hate what they did.
Exactly.
So
you can separate the art from the artist.
That's what I'm just gonna say. Jonathan Majors is an amazing actor, but I can't support what he did. So, it's tough, obviously, but hopefully he learned from it and all parties can move on. Get the piece that they want from it and move on, I guess. Yeah, it's tough, man.
That's what you get for asking his girl to act like Coretta Scott.
I know, right? That's what I say. A lot of stuff like that shouldn't come out in a case about assault. What you do in the bedroom is what you do in the bedroom. But if it happened in the bedroom, then it happened in the bedroom. But it was a lot of,
some pretty slanderous activity.
Pretty crazy stuff going on there. I mean, a lot of narcissism, a lot of emotional and mental abuse going on in the audio clips. You could tell by just what he's saying and how she's reacting. I keep just pouring it on, not getting to the point. Just basically just doing everything you can to tear her down. Clearly needs help. I mean, most of Hollywood does. And, a lot of crazy things just coming from this is, I don't.
That tweet predicted it, man. We talked about
the 2 years ago, I said that tweet was saying somebody in Hollywood that y'all love so much has anger issues. He's a ticking time bomb. He's this, he's that, and as soon as the news came out, he just tweeted bingo. This is who I was talking about.
Literally went right and replied to his own tweet.
Yep. And this is exactly what I was talking about. It's sad. Like I said, if you really dig deep, you can find a lot of stuff about both sides. It seems like just a toxic relationship. Getting tried in New York is never a good thing for this stuff. I mean, you're most likely gonna get convicted. Simple as that. But like you said, it hurts. It's disappointing. A couple of my favorite movies and even Lovecraft Country is pretty good, but I wanted him to be King. I loved him as
the performances he gave as King with what he was given.
Exactly. I loved him in almost everything that he's played in, and he every time I get attached to an actor, really really attached to one, they get taken away from me. You know what I'm saying? Why? But all I got left is money, so it's
Bulletproof coming soon. Bulletproof.
Live action Bulletproof.
Let's go, man.
But yeah, it hurts, man. It really does hurt. But to really get into, I guess more important things that are actually going to happening right now. Percy Jackson, Damon, a fan of Percy Jackson, the movie, clearly be talking crazy about it. One of his favorite movies of all time. Damien, Vivid Reader. So feel like obviously earlier we talked about it, so
I would like Damon to start
Yeah,
because
Damon.
it
Alright,
didn't
I
seem
wanna
like he
hear
was
it.
very happy
All
with
right,
it.
man.
So I
First
want
of
to hear.
all, I gotta go ahead and elephant in the room. My man's Gabe had a Zach Wilson jersey hung up on his wall.
He
Little
definitely
crazy,
did.
man. Out of all Jets players, like, you know what I'm
He
saying?
definitely did.
And,
have
and
that
I
shit.
gave him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, they gotta be Matt Ryan, somebody else. It said Wilson.
That shit
I'm
was
like,
framed,
nah,
too.
bro. I'm like, all right,
Framed
man,
Zach Wilson
frame.
jersey.
But I feel like, in my opinion, I started off kind of comparing it to the movies and stuff, and the movies wasn't that good, but it had some scenes that like I loved. Like, for example, I would say in this new series, how he found out that he was Poseidon's son, I didn't really like. And like she apologized and then pushed him in the water, and then he gets his like it's like he leveled up on 2K, he got the shit up on the top, like you know what I'm saying? That was a little iffy. And then I'm sitting here the whole time. I ain't gonna lie. See, I was nitpicking a little bit. So you got Luke and Annabeth on the same team. They won 3 straight. Let me throw them Poseidon's son on the same team as them. Like it's not fair, bro. I mean, little shit like that, bro. Like you know what I
they
mean?
need to go. They need to go
They're
through.
not changing nothing
They
from
need
the
to
book.
go
Bro,
through
it's
something.
not.
to
That's what I'm
recruit
saying.
that talent,
It's
yeah.
not. It's not. But I'm saying little shit like that. Like yo, spice it up a
I
little
totally
bit. Like,
get it.
you know
Like
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
if
Like
they
it's
already won
a
3 in a
little
row,
bit.
they didn't need extra.
Nah,
help,
the scene I really didn't like is the Well, I can't say I didn't like, but the when Sally ended up getting poofed away.
Yeah, vaporized.
It didn't like.
No, I get it.
It didn't really hit for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's like she said, "Oh, let me take your jacket. Like I'm gonna, take him away, the Minotaur away from you." So he's running. Like you don't think she's gonna fucking die? Like
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I didn't really like the whole way that they let him like kind of get so far and then make
yeah,
him
go
run
so far,
back.
then turn around and then
Like,
find out the pen is
I
a
would have
sword.
I would have
like,
rathered him just stayed closer to it instead of them trying to
Yeah.
run off like that. I do get that. Like, I don't really think I disliked anything. It was more so just nitpicky stuff. I think
Yeah.
with the first episode, it just felt very like rushed a
Mhm.
little bit, just to say like where like obviously there's exposition needed in a first episode, but like in the movie, for example, or even in the books. When he finds out that Miss Dodds is a Fury, it's a lot more to it. She doesn't just run up on him outside in the middle of
that's what-
everything.
yep.
She takes him to a secluded part of the museum.
Mhm.
You actually see her fly around and stuff. And this one, she literally like presses him.
Yeah,
and
presses
he
him and
accidentally
does-
opens the pen and kills her.
Yeah, like come on.
Instead of like in the books, obviously Mr. Bruner or Chiron throws him the pen and he kills her literally accidentally. Like he just opened the pen and swung and killed her. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just little stuff like that. I mean, like there is some stuff I like. I kind of like how they bring in the dream sequences and all that. Where he's hearing Kronos. You see the pit in the second episode, and you're seeing like how he's seeing the thing off in the water, and it's constantly shit talking him.
Yep.
Making him feel bad. Like the first episode definitely has its issues, but the second episode I like fell in love with it.
Yeah,
Like,
the
I mean,
second episode
to me literally felt like it was ripped right out of the books.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I do. It was a little goofy to see like the giant trident above his head at the very end of the episode.
like
Because it could have been something a little bit smaller. Like in the books too, I'm pretty sure that he ends up using the water to his advantage instead of just getting pushed into it by Annabeth. Like Annabeth was basically testing if she knew if she was talking about.
Yep.
Where in the books, he uses the water to fight back against Clarice or Clarissa and the other Ares kids.
Didn't he use it in the bathroom scene?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
with the toilets?
he does, but like he doesn't know he's.
Yeah, he doesn't know he-
he just happens. You know what I'm saying? But like in the books, like when he realizes he actually is something else, he uses the water to heal himself and fights back. He uses the strength he gets from the water
I wish
to
he
fight
would've did
back
that.
against them instead of him basically beating them on it by his own, and then healing in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, though, I really do like it so far. I feel like all the characters really meet who they're supposed to be. Like they feel ripped right out of the books. There's not a character yet where I was like, damn man, this is kind of like a letdown.
Yeah.
Like that. Obviously, you have to like let it develop first before we compare it to like the first movie or anything like that. See if they messed on anything. But I do hope the episodes get a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think it was,
episodes do
one
feel
was
kinda
31,
sh-
39. I think it was 39
Because
and
the
40
credits
minutes.
are long too. So you know what I'm saying. You're talking about 7 minutes of credits. So like we're only doing like 30-some minute episodes right now. I would like them to probably reach the 40s by the end of the season because there's a lot of stuff they have to do still.
Yeah, and they got like 3-minute recaps and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So,
definitely.
I think that's really the only thing I'm looking forward to is hopefully just getting longer ones. But next episode should be the big one. That's where they meet Medusa.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's going to be big for this, see how they recreate that because that's a very iconic scene from the movies. People loved that part of the Percy Jackson movies with Uma Thurman and the iPod and all that. So,
Yep. I just like in a series like this. Obviously I already know what's gonna happen. But I
Exactly.
just want to root. I want to be able to root for the character.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Right now I can't root for Percy. Like I don't know. He's not really. He's not moving me right now. Like you You know what I'm saying? But
Not
I know
doing it for
eventually.
you.
Yeah, I know eventually he gonna turn up. But it's definitely a cool show. I'm definitely gonna tune in every week. You know?
Right, for sure.
It's just I'm nitpicking at some stuff. But.
Hey, it happens.
Ain't
When
nothing wrong with
you're a
that.
fan, you do.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I say
that.
when you're a fan, you nitpick. That's what it
Yeah,
is. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You grew up with that, and that's one of your favorite things. So of course you're gonna find stuff that you don't like. You know, because they are taking liberties with it too. You got to realize, you know, like they're gonna change shit that works better for a TV show than might have worked in a movie or a book. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm definitely cool with them changing stuff. It's just just me nitpicking.
No,
Like,
for
if
sure.
I push you in the water, you know what I mean? You find out you was Poseidon's son, like how would you feel? Like you gonna still be my man? Like you push me in water, like you know what I mean? It's cool though.
Should I drown the whole village?
Especially what especially what Grover did. I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
Grover did
I was
good.
I know
watching.
some of those
Yo.
changes are coming directly from the author, though.
No,
Like,
I'm not
he
complaining
wanted-
it at all. No.
Like I know that they were smart enough this time to have him involved, so I know that some of the changes are things that he wanted
And, like,
to change.
And that's why I said it too, because I was like, I realized that he's gonna try to make it so that this fits the medium of a TV show. You know, there's certain changes you have to make
I
to make
liked
it
when
work.
he was fighting the Minotaur in the first episode because like he's doing really well because it's raining. And we know why, like the water, he's better around the water, but he doesn't know.
Right.
So he's probably like, well, how come I did so? Like, and
How can I kill a Minotaur with my bare hands?
Well, because he's in the rain. He's in
Right.
the water. Like, he doesn't realize how the water affects
Text him yet.
Like, and that's why even that fight in the episode where like he didn't go in. I thought he was going to use the water too.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
was waiting for.
Like, and not even realizing that he used the water like he did in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he got closer to the water and then he kind of held his own better in the fight. I
Right.
liked the way that made, like, to me, it was kind of inching us towards the water, that the water is like
His-
has a
what he
profound
needs.
Yeah,
effect
like
on
we
him.
we said in the back of our heads, like okay, the water's right there, like that
Like,
might
he's
be
gonna
in
go in
play.
it.
Yeah.
When we were watching, we saw the stupid Poseidon, the stupid.
Yeah, like they did
they're
not
like,
need to have
the what's the sword called?
The trident?
The trident. We're like, oh, it's like
Alright,
Aquaman.
it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it
It
definitely
looks
was
like
like.
something out of Aquaman.
It was just outrageous. Like, you know, they could have just like a little symbol or something like that.
Right.
It's literally
It
a
was too
full
big,
grown
yeah.
trident bright
Right.
blue above his head. Like,
Come on, man.
like, come on now, let's just tone it down a little bit, Disney.
Nah, that's crazy. But what was I gonna say about the Grover scene when he I was watching it with
when I was
watching it with Guy and Malachi and them, bro. They was tight in the Discord. They was like, bro, oh my god.
Nah, he really
Grover.
ratted him out something crazy.
I'm like-
I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, he looked at him. I'm like, okay, he's not gonna do. He's like, oh yeah, he did it. Yeah, he did it. I'm like, nah, he's moving crazy. But I already knew he was like on that.
Like
type of
we get why he was doing it, but like seeing him do it was like I don't know if I fuck with you no more.
Yeah,
Like,
I wish they like kicked out of school though for that. That's a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, he did push her into the fountain.
Yo, out of school though, like you know what I mean, that's
He's already at a special school though.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That
you're already
is
at a
true,
special
that is
school,
true,
so
that
like,
is true.
how many more can
Yeah,
they
public
really let
school.
you? Yeah,
That
exactly.
is true. That
He
is
gets
true.
suspended for 10 weeks. Come back.
That is true. That is true.
My apologies though. I skipped over who we think should recast King. So to gloss on that real quick, Damien, who would you say for the King character? Obviously, like we don't have to recast him. We can always move forward and just glance right past it because they barely even touched on King before this was all happening. So, who is somebody that you want to see really play King if there was a chance?
It's a mixed bag because I don't want them to recast the character, but since they dropped the King Dynasty name already, it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
not looking good. But if they were gonna do it, steal the guy from the DCU. He plays Black Manta. It's Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Make him King. I think he has the physicality
You
that
don't want Will
Major's
Smith?
had. Huh?
You don't know Will Smith?
Yeah, I do actually. he
Screen Rant
played
got Will Smith
Hancock.
at 9, so.
Like, I want Caleb McLaughlin. I really want Yahya. He's got the physicality. I think he's got the acting chops to match up with somebody like Jonathan Majors. He's been doing it longer. He played Dr. Manhattan as well in the Watchmen series, which I loved. I think that he could fit the role the best. There are some other big names out there, probably like John David Washington. I know it's a lot of people's big fan cast right now because he's also a great actor.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it personally with him. He's a little too nice looking.
Yeah, I'm not on the John David Washington.
I love John David Washington. I loved him in Tenet. He was good. He was good in Black Klansman. He's been good in everything he's in for the most part. But it's just I don't see the physicality with him there. I don't look at him and be like, damn, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I gotta at least look at the person and be like, damn, he could beat my ass.
Yeah, Major Mike.
Yeah, like John David Washington. I look like I want to shake your hand.
Like I'm about to dap him up.
Yeah, so
Cool,
I want Yahya. I think the DCEU is over. Aquaman 2 just released, so that's done. They don't have him anymore.
Yeah,
He can easily come over to the MCU and be like, hey, listen, here I am, and let's go from there.
I'm gonna say they shouldn't recast him. Jonathan Majors as an actor had good performances, but King, Like my
I'm
nigga.
saying like, you already butchered the character.
Yeah,
so,
like
why
character
even-
is cooked. I ain't gonna lie. Like we already gonna look at this new actor and be like, damn, he's not on Jonathan Majors level type shit. Let alone you come back and when's King Dynasty supposed to come out?
was
2026 or was 2026.
Yeah, it was
So it's 3
2026.
years after Jonathan Majors already was locked up. He has no. He has good performances as King, but King doesn't have any good performances in his movies. It's cooked.
Yeah, as a
You know what
casual
I mean?
fan, you seen the last image you seen was that he lost. He keep losing. Like,
Yeah,
he's
he
a
keep
loser.
losing. He's like 0 for 6 right now. Like, give it up.
For
bro.
6, that
Like,
Loki final finale, it was like over 1,000. Bro.
Yeah,
He
over
just kept
1,000.
dying,
Like, you
so.
know what I mean? So I think they should just scrap the character. The problem is now you got to push a new villain for an entire Avengers movie. You already got to develop the Avengers, let alone
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm saying.
villain.
They're in a bad
Like,
spot.
woo! You know what I mean? Like it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't think you should just let the character go. You already didn't develop the character how you supposed to.
Yes.
Just let it go.
Yeah, to recast, it's like you would already have to have like something like set in stone, and going forward, they could easily just slide it in a row. And like they recast it, obviously people like Cassie Lang, War Machine, Hulk, yeah, like you know what I'm saying. People like you're not gonna recognize him because like Hulk is always green. So like, all right, he's green. Nobody gotta worry about too much. Now he's obviously not too much, but. Cassie Lang is like, I was get somebody more mature, probably a little bit more acting credentials and whatnot. You get somebody for Kang, it's like you expect him to be on the screen as much as Thanos was, if not more. You gotta expect him to have great dialogue, great physicality, like you said. Physicality is really, really important. And when you look at, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these actors nowadays, it's like Jonathan Majors, huge actor, great. Not the greatest, but is great. Very replaceable, clearly, because they fired him. But it's so hard just because, like, this happened late 2023. We thought it was going to happen early 2023. Would help them out a little bit with Loki and whatnot, and get something going there. But now that the Loki already came out, and we almost got nothing for 2024, you kind of have to drop the character, I feel like. But if there was somebody for them to recast, like, I'm on the Lakeith Stanfield wave. Only because, like, he always does look sad. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to make him Kang because you can be like, damn, fuck, he's
Like,
sad.
well, I feel
What's
bad for you.
wrong, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you, bro? But he does have like moments. You know, shit. What's the movie called? Hard Day Fall.
Yeah.
And Hard Day Fall is one of my favorite characters because he has very menacing tone, and yeah, he's very good. He's very well spoken. So I mean,
Jonathan Majors movie, by the way.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
I
it's a
love that
great
movie
movie.
too. But
We're not getting a sequel to Harder They Fall 2.
did we not?
I killed him.
Somebody fall. He falling real hard. I'll
It's
tell you that.
harder than Jonathan
He
Majors.
hit the ground hard as
But
shit.
you know what? I will say this: Hollywood loves a comeback story.
Yeah,
So if he does his time and he's and he does the things he's supposed to do, maybe people do like
Yeah,
like the
I generally don't
NFL
think his career is over.
and
though.
the
I don't.
NFL, the NBA, and Hollywood love a comeback story.
Yeah.
So if he really can redeem himself. I think that the Marvel universe is dead for him.
Yeah. I think
But-
those big,
Yeah.
huge
He's
studios
gonna have to
attach
work
their
his
name
way
to
back
him.
up into acting.
He's about to
you
make
know.
the craziest A24 movie of all time.
It's gonna be A24 movie coming out.
What do you guys
2025,
think of
gonna be
Aldous
Jonathan Majors,
Hodge
man. It's gonna be
as
going
a
crazy.
replacement? He was Hawkman in the Black Adam movie.
Who?
The guy who
Aldous
played
Hodge?
Hawkman in the Black Adam movie.
I don't hate that. I mean, obviously you don't get that much of him in the movie, but he's got the physicality part. He's definitely got the look. I just don't know if I could see him as like a villain.
I don't know if he's the big enough actor.
Yeah,
Maybe they want
that's
somebody bigger.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
I want a
feel
bigger
like,
name attached to the thing.
yeah,
That's
but
what it
I mean,
is.
you could say that, but I mean, I don't know. Like Thanos. I mean, Josh Brolin's big, but Josh Brolin was in a bad spot for a long time.
Yeah, but that was
another guy.
That was way before like
Yeah.
they were in this spot where they want like the big.
Do you
name
think
attached to them.
because of Marvel falling off a little bit, they're gonna have a harder time getting bigger actors?
No,
that money? That money. is way too
that
long.
pocket,
way
that money
too
talks,
long,
man.
no. Only because they want Cillian Murphy to play Doctor Doom. I think like, that's like their
Yeah, well,
that's
like
like their
their
main
fan-
target.
That
like
was
the
the
big
thing.
thing.
That's
I
a
saw
huge
that
actor right
They'll
now.
just
He would
get
never
rid
have
of
been
Kang
cast 10 years
Dynasty, and
ago.
they'll just go right into the Doctor Doom bad guy.
Yeah, that's what everybody said is that like if they're
That's
not
the
gonna.
easiest fix. If
Yeah.
you're not going to continue with the Kang Dynasty,
Is it really the easiest fix though?
Easiest fix is just pretend that shit never
Bro, just
happened.
restart the whole.
Remove Ant-Man Quantumanium off of streaming services and just
Yeah,
leave
just
Loki.
pretend
That's
it never
it.
happened.
Just leave Loki.
The
take
only
Ant-Man.
reason I don't think that going to Doctor Doom is the easiest because you could butcher Kang, and Kang's got a very small fan base. If you butcher Doctor Doom,
You're cooked.
it's a wrap. That's like everybody's favorite villain from the Marvel from the Marvel comics. Everybody loves Doctor Doom, and like comic fans and stuff like that will go very, very hard if you butcher that character. You can afford to butcher Kang because Kang just isn't. He's not that big.
He's a smaller. Scheme,
You know,
so
he's
bigger
been
problem.
around for a long time in comics, but it's just as far as like name and popularity wise, he's not that popular.
Yeah.
But if you go out there and you make a Doctor, you know, you bring in Cillian Murphy is Doctor Doom, and as good as Cillian Murphy is, if you butcher the writing of that, or you have him defeated in one movie, or you make the mistake that Marvel has been known to make, you'll completely alienate.
That's crazy.
everybody.
They still don't want their B and C level heroes. Like nothing against Ant-Man, nothing against Paul Rudd, but nobody would have cared if you lost in your own movie. Nobody would be like, "Oh, why did Ant-Man lose, dude? What?"
Yeah, that was kind of
nobody cares.
They killed it with that false marketing about how they were both going to lose and Ant-Man was going to get stuck somewhere, and then he wins.
Like I said,
again.
the theories are better than the movie.
Yeah, the false marketing really killed that. But yeah, that's just kind of my thing where I'm scared with Marvel is that, like, I know Marvel's like kind of taking a step back and they're going, they're trying to make a better product going forward, and that's why they're releasing less things and they're working so much harder on it. But I just get scared that if you're going to pivot to a big villain like that in the middle of a phase, and then you're going to fuck it up. And if you fuck it up,
I'll
that'll be the last.
There's a lot of meetings right now, and they're trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do.
Yeah.
And they can't do anything too quick because you can't be so reactionary to, like, you already fired them. Yeah. So now you have to sit down and have conversations for like a month.
Their best bet.
And try to decide, like, really do their market analysis,
I ain't gonna lie, they did build Thanos up for mad long. Like,
yeah,
we
looking
for
the next Thanos.
Like, I said,
now you gotta
push
build
everything back again.
Like,
push this shit back to 2030 because you're already not putting up anything in 2024. Basically, like 2024 is like
it's just
very
Deadpool.
limited.
It's really
Deadpool
and TV
Echo,
shows,
and I still don't know about.
Yeah, it's like 4. It's like 3 Marvel shows and Deadpool.
Yeah,
like you don't have anything, so you're gonna have to push all this stuff back because you're not gonna get any cosmic level threat in anything that you have putting out in 2024.
Unless they really have like the best script written ever to bring somebody in Fantastic Four, or unless they keep saying how important Deadpool is gonna be. So if it's really that important, then maybe that's gonna be. Maybe they have something cooked up there, but you're still just kind of limited because you don't have the mutants yet.
Yeah,
you can't even bring in an X-Men villain to be like, oh, here we go, like somebody to help.
Oh, he's gonna be the big bad, like, but who the fuck is Wolverine? Who the fuck?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So like, you can't even do that. Yeah, so you can't even take that route and be like, oh, well, Deadpool's bringing in the X-Men and here's an X-Men villain. Like, you can't do that because we don't know anything about the mutants yet in the MCU. Yeah, so I mean, they're just in a bad spot where, like I said, now Jonathan Majors getting canned, it was the worst possible thing that could have happened to the franchise.
They're pissed about that.
They could have at least just went forward with what they had and just threw Jonathan Majors out there. But now that he's, convicted and he's going to go to jail, it's a wrap. I mean, like, nothing they do right now is going to help them, but pushing back ain't going to help them either.
Yep.
Pushing back only helps if you really, really have, like, I'm talking like you got the Doctor Doom actor announced, pushing all this back, changing all names, everything, and then you start moving certain things up a little bit just to have that character or actor, whatever, in these little small.
I just feel like I could see
but it's
them,
so hard to do that.
I know Doctor Doom's a big part of the Fantastic Four, and I could see them like right now, just like trying to find a way to shoehorn him in to make him like the biggest part of Fantastic Four.
That's
now.
what I was thinking. Like,
if they're gonna do that,
you have to have him like announce and be like his first movie is this.
Yeah, but then like all the
you announced Doctor Doom, you haven't even announced Fantastic Four.
That's what I'm saying. You're in a bad spot.
Like
you
that's
have
why,
to do everything.
Plus, all the leaks were saying that the villain of what's it called, because the Fantastic Four movie isn't going to be in our universe; it's in another universe. Mm-hmm. They weren't even going to fight Doctor Doom; they're going to fight Galactus, in their first movie.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah, so it's like, you're gonna have to rewrite that shit again. Like, you're supposed to start filming at the beginning of the year.
That's why I don't think it's possible. Like, you have, like, I'm talking about tonight. Like, bring everybody in tonight.
I got an idea. Bring back Ultron.
Yes, bring back Ultron. How about that? No, let's talk about it. Bring back Ultron.
At this rate, it's about to be the Avengers versus the Sinister Six. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's crazy. Like,
you gotta bring in Miles Morales and be like, yo, bring everybody from your universe. Bring the spot. Like, yo, bring the spot. Yo, bring the spot.
Spot versus
Miles
Avengers.
Morales, please.
Like, bro,
it's not even Spider-Man versus Sinister Six, bro.
Bro, it's about to be
Skip
Spot
all
versus
this shit
Avengers.
and just do a Miles Morales movie, right?
Yeah, I mean,
you want to get people again behind superhero movies? Just do a live-action Miles Morales movie.
We already know he exists in the MCU.
Right,
we already know he's there. So,
bro, if I had some free time, bro,
it's
on me though. It's on me. It's on me.
Well, see, like they keep talking of like now, like the next Spider-Man movie, all these leaks keep happening now. Like the next one's gonna have like Echo and all these street-level heroes.
I think that every single one of those leaks are wrong.
It's just like it scares me because like when are we ever gonna get a Spider-Man movie that is just Spider-Man ever again?
No,
we're
not.
A Spider-Man 2,
That's what I'm about to say.
Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield just swinging around the city fighting their own villains. Like this dude Spider-Man is gonna get stuck fighting fucking who knows who. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
he has to fight this huge, insane battle when it's like everything can just happen like on the ground. Like everything can just happen.
I want Spider-Man in team ups. He could be a part of team ups. Like I don't mind him fighting big bads in team ups, but like I would love a movie where we actually see him swing around and he fights like a villain of his own. In the last movie, none of the villains were his own.
Yeah.
He fought Toby and Andrew's villain the whole movie. Like, son, like, can I get a villain from his own universe? Scorpion is dead. Like, where is Scorpion? Scorpion was in the first movie, has not been talked about since.
Bro.
Vulture is in the
Scorpion got
Morbius.
shanked. I ain't gonna lie, Scorpion got shanked in prison.
He's just like, you know,
He's
you know who Spider-Man is?
Like, Vulture got fucking put in Morbius universe. Like, that's a fate worse than death. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
he can do all things. but he
like,
definitely
holy
gonna
shit! Like,
fail.
I would love to see Spider-Man just. Like, I want to see Tom Holland go out there and struggle. Like
That's
I
that's
would
my
not
thing.
see
He hasn't
Spider-Man
struggled.
really fight Rhino yet. And I'm not talking about that stupid robot one.
No,
I
yeah,
want
that's what I'm saying,
Rhino.
like-
Rhino's like was growing up like he was my favorite Spider-Man villain. Like I just loved Rhino. Like I thought you could have so much fun with that character. Like
there's just
and
so, there's
not a
so many.
robot in a metal suit. Like
Yeah.
give me Rhino like comic book Rhino. And let him fight Spider-Man, fight him one-on-one. We don't need like make it like a time elapsed story where it doesn't take place over 3 weeks. Like make it happen like quickly. Like over.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time to call up. You know.
Yeah,
other
like why
Avengers
are
and
you
shit.
why are you calling up Doctor Strange?
Every
Y'all did
time,
not
like-
bomb
Because
like
he's
that.
right
Y'all were
there.
not
I'd
cool
rather-
like that, bro.
I would love to me Spider-Man as much as he fights big guys. I always like when he's just doing like street level stuff.
Yes.
And I love like that's why I like Daredevil because I like street level heroes. Like I like that. I mean they can do that and no one finds out right away. Like so a bunch of other people don't show up.
Who
You
who
know?
the Black Panther 2 villain? I forgot his name.
No more.
Not more.
He about to. That's who Spider-Man gonna fight next at this rate.
He's in a way worse
Spider-Man
situation
gonna fight
than
him
Majors.
at this
Not
rate,
more.
like,
Not more.
Namor is way worse than
Jonathan
Jonathan Majors right now.
I don't even think Namor
He's
is
more is
Oh,
cooked.
shit.
He's
Oh,
cooked.
my
He literally sexually
He's-
assaulted somebody.
yeah,
Oh
he's
damn, never mind. My
cooked.
fault.
He's
My
cooked.
fault. My fault.
He's
Damn.
cooked.
I literally, you know, it's actually I'm pretty sure he's like in a gulag somewhere because I ain't heard his name since.
Yeah, he the gulag.
Like, I'm not gonna
Yo,
lie.
I was laughing because I was thinking of like that one video. One dude is like, he goes to the scene and finds his daughter. He's like what? That's what Marvel would have thought we would have did if Ant-Man lost.
No, I swear.
I was literally like screaming at the top of our lungs, crying and shit. Like nobody care about no damn Ant-Man. Bro.
No, it's just like I said. That's just like one of those things. Like, they need to use Spider-Man because that's their biggest proud thing right now. But you know, if you make another, they're gonna use Spider-Man to connect a bunch of shit that they don't need to connect.
Using Spider-Man to connect so much shit is crazy.
Look,
still.
T'Challa's son. Like, why is T'Challa's son in Spider-Man 3? Like, what's going on, bro? Like, what's
Like,
going
are you
on? Like,
Spider-Man? What are you doing here? So you in Wakanda?
Like, we see a black teenager, we think it's Miles Morales. No, it's T'Challa Jr. Man, I'm done. Like, we're cooked.
Nah, that'd be
bro.
crazy. Like, who are you? I'm Prince. You know what I'm saying? Whatever his name.
A
was.
Prince of Wakanda. What are you doing on the street,
Like,
dude?
what are you doing here, bro?
Cook,
Anyways, tomorrow, what if drops season 2? One of my favorite shows that Marvel actually has done in the recent memory. I think we talked about this. And I'm pretty sure you said it, Damien, that they need to have bigger and better stories for this What If series. They start off with what if Nebula joined the Nova Corps.
It's not that the stories are bad. Like they're cool, I guess. But like if you look, the reason I compare is because if you like compare the What If like comics to the What If show, the What If show ain't even trying.
They not trying.
Like I want like something like big. Like what if like I don't know, fucking off the top of my head, like what if Captain America, like I don't know, like there's bigger stories out there than what they're giving us. Like I don't care about Nebula joining the Nova Corps. I don't care about like Marvel Zombies made sense.
Yeah, Marvel Zombies was a story people were talking about forever.
Yeah, see, like Marvel Zombies, that was a good what if episode. What if everybody got infected by zombies? Like, you know, so like when you're doing like major events like that, but like I don't care about like the little shit that they're giving us. Like, what if Happy Hogan saved Christmas?
Yeah, that's Christmas.
Come on, like that's gonna be fun. Like it's a Christmas episode. Cool.
Yeah,
like,
I get
like
the Christmas
that.
episode in there, but it's like, but before that, it's like, all right, what if Peter Quill attacked Earth's Mightiest Heroes? That's cool because then you got a chance to have earlier battle in like 2012 with the Avengers not being, you know, highly tech savvy, I guess, with Iron Man obviously developing all these, you know, technologies and nanotech to combat, you know, space and stuff. Like that'd be a cool situation. But we got one that's like, what if Captain Carter fought the Hydro Stomper? We don't give a fuck.
Well, no, that one's.
I don't know.
No.
I don't care only because we already had a situation with her and the Hydro Stomper. We got that already. It's other
Yeah,
characters
but remember,
we could talk about.
remember that's a continuation from the first season because at the very end of the season, she finds Steve in the Hydro Stomper.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we already touched on that. Let's get other characters in a bigger scheme situation. Like let's get Captain Carter. All right, now she's frozen.
The only
Let her get to
the only one from the new season that really caught my eye from the title was the one with Quill because we're gonna see all the old Avengers.
Yes, that's why I think that's.
You're gonna catch like it's gonna be like Peggy. It's gonna be T'Challa's dad. Hank Pym, like it's all the older.
Old.
Yeah, like no, it's not. We're not talking about like the Avengers right now. This is, like that should
I was
take
talking about
place-
2012.
No, that should take place in like '89.
Ooh.
The episode's like back because it's like one.
So you don't care if the Avengers assembled in 1602?
That's not a bad one either. That's an interesting one. Superheroes in 1600s? That's interesting to me.
I don't care to go back 500 years.
1600.
I just
But
happened
that's the point of What If to me though. Is like you wanted to throw shit at the wall. Like I don't. I mean these stories don't connect to anything anyways. But like the stupid shit. Like I said, the noble. Like what are the other ones?
We got if Iron Man crashed with the Grandmaster.
It's stupid.
I did mention Kahori. I think that's what you
About to be
pronounce
Iron
it.
Man
Reshape
versus
the
King
World.
Louis III.
That one's different because I don't know who that is, so I can't.
Me
judge
neither.
that.
The Hella found the 10 rings.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, and then obviously I don't really care about the Avengers Assemble in 1602, and then what if Strange Supreme intervened? That I feel like that could be cool.
That's
only
probably gonna be the
because
best one, 'cause
Strange
I like
Supreme
Strange
was
Supreme.
one of the strongest characters. I don't know what he's intervening in, so that's up for interpretation. But like I said, I don't care about Nebula. I don't care about Happy Hogan. Like I'm cool with Captain Carter having a story. I'm just not cool with it. Like let's see her get frozen and like everything changes if she's frozen and goes into the future. Because then you can have a whole different Black Widow. Like you say, you can have a whole different.
But isn't that what
Hawkeye.
happened in the first season though? Because she goes into that portal and she doesn't come back out for a minute.
Yeah, but nothing happens after that. Like she goes in a portal and
What
she pushes.
Yeah,
who
she
pushes
goes
in
into that portal. She's fighting that tentacle thing, and it brings her into the portal, and then she comes back like during like the Avengers, like the first Avengers movie. Like she's in the present in that shit.
But I don't think nothing happened. I think that was the end of that episode.
No,
I'm pretty
I
sure.
know, but I'm saying like, well, because she comes back at the end of the season, and they're fighting on that. It's like the Black Widow from that world where Ultron took over. Like remember, like they all get collected by the Watcher, and they're fighting on that battleship.
I thought that was the end of the Black Widow episodes. Like if the
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Avengers
but Captain Carter's there though, so I'm saying like all those characters.
okay, I
So
understand
Captain
what you're
Carter
saying.
was brought through
Yeah, she
time.
was brought to
But
time.
she like because now they're all in like this one timeline where they're fighting. I forget who they're fighting at that point in time.
Yeah, I think it was the
But all those
Chitauri,
characters
I
get
think.
brought
I think it was
connect-
the Chitauri though. I think.
Yeah, all those characters are brought together now just from all these different universes. But I don't know.
I think I know what you mean. I think now you say that I know what you're talking about now. Because it didn't pop my head until you said that, and I'm like,
'Cause
yeah,
all the story-
when
all
they
the-
brought her back over there, Captain Carter.
Yeah,
was
nothing
there.
happened when she first came back out.
Yeah,
then they
but
rescued
the
her
other
from.
episode, yeah.
They take her from that thing because she's one of the ones that fights Infinite Ultron with all the other characters,
Yeah.
and then they all end up in that one universe where they're helping defend Earth from. I think you were right, the Chitauri or whatever.
Yeah, at that time, yeah. It is like they really could do better, and I feel like it could be more canon to MCU. Like if we had something where, like they had like the Party Thor stuff, like stuff like that. Like to me, that's corny stuff. Like you could do so much more than just like Party Thor and.
So I looked up a list just because I want to compare the best What If comics to like the best What If like things. So this one was like trying to find some good ones here. So like this is like a big one. Like what if Elektra had lived instead of dying with Daredevil? Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's like
yeah,
that's
go
a bit-
off the wall. Don't just be like, oh, Avengers.
What if the
Avengers.
Fantastic Four never gained their superpowers? You know what I'm saying? Like you know, there's a bunch of like different ones where you could really go more into it. What if Miles Morales had become Captain America? It's another
Anything,
big
literally
one, you know
anything
what
can
I'm
happen because like that's my thing is like, all right, I don't like it's like we can have canon events like something that actually happened in a movie or a TV show and just switch it to like a different reversal role.
This one even has what if
simple as
Spider-Man's Uncle Ben had lived? You know what I'm saying? Like would he be the same hero?
That's
had
what I'm
Ben lived?
like stuff like that is cool. Like why are we like? What are we
But
really
I think
doing
what it
here?
is that they feel like they're stuck to using the characters that we know about instead of really branching out because they want to wait till those characters are introduced in live action. Then we can be like, oh, we can use these characters all we want in the animation. But they're scared to bring in characters we ain't seen yet.
Is that Avengers 1602 like a real episode?
Yeah, what the Avengers
What
Assemble in
the fuck
1602.
happened in 1602?
I think
Well-
Wanda's like the main part of it. So it's like Wanda. So I
It's
think
a lot to do with the witches.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you know,
I-
like
so-
Witches of Salem. I think it's a comic. It's actually based on a comic.
That's why I
book
say that
series.
that shit was
Like,
interesting to me. 'Cause
And
I-
they did. I looked it up quickly the other day, and I just looked at it again. There was like an 8 comic book series of that time period, and like Doctor Doom is like Ottoman von Doom or something like that, and like Nick Fury's there, and so it's a lot of those same. I'm wondering which characters are going to be in this one. And then I think it led to some other books that were like based on that too. So like it was a pretty popular comic series that came out, I think like 3-4 years ago. So I mean, I like this. I like it because it's like it is a what if. It's like it's completely unrelated.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I want from like the what if stories though. Like I don't care if you throw some bullshit at the wall, but like just like make it like something like that. I don't want to care. I don't want it to even. It don't even have to revolve around certain characters.
Right.
Just like like give me something random. Like I feel like right now they're just way too in a box. Like even like the Strange Supreme one is gonna be. This feels very obvious to me. Like what is he intervening in? Is it gonna be the Thanos snap? Is it gonna be?
That's
something
one of those
like
I almost
that.
don't care. Like
I say, like I mean, like
yeah, like
that's
it's so vague that I don't know.
That's what I'm
what's
saying.
going
Like
on.
because like that to me, that's the only thing I can think of. That's the only big event that's really happened to the entire Marvel universe so far. Is they're gonna be like, oh, well, what if he stopped Thanos? And then okay, cool, I guess. But I don't care about that. I literally just want Strange Supreme back because he's a cool character at that rate.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
What if Iron Man clapped this to the snap? Like,
Exactly.
bro.
Like, I'm the boom. Let's get started pieced up. But now we're into the Christmas stuff, the fun stuff, the good stuff. Christmas it used to be like this huge deal. You see lights everywhere, Christmas trees are everywhere. Clearly, you got watered down a little bit. I feel like it's just like a tired tropes of certain things that just went away, unfortunately. But it's usually about giving gifts. So that's what people think. Like, you just got to give a gift to get a gift or whatever. I'll start off with you, Demond. What's your best Christmas gift you ever got?
I'll say this. I am fortunate enough to like get gifts from multiple people. Like now I'm giving out gifts. I will say my best one, my favorite one, was my first ever Elgato. That's when I wanted to be a content creator, and I had my laptop, my Xbox, whatever, and I was recording. My audio was shit, my quality was shit, but I just had so much fun with it. And like,
Is that when Valentine you take your shirt off?
yes, bro. Like, I mean, I barely had any equipment. I was just recording videos damn near throughout the day. Like, I get home at 3:05 from school. At 3:07, I'm recording videos. Like, calling like you ain't got no homework done. Like, calm your ass down, bro. I'm in a polo and jeans recording videos. Like, you know what I mean?
It's funny. I was talking about that with my man's. I got in the game. I was looking at my guns, like, my gun's black as fuck. Like, my character, the default character, like, get on, like, do something cool. Like, do something cool, bro. Like, get comfortable.
Word.
Why'd you on there with the lamest gun, the lamest Like, you just want to play the game.
Word. Like, yo,
Like,
you
calm your ass
don't
down.
want to be in the trenches that much.
Like, come on, son. Calm down, bro. I was dead that thing the other day. Like, damn, I gotta start customizing some shit, bro. I'm lame as fuck out here. Like Dane got, like, a fucking cool skin. Reno got a cool skin. I'm just like, fucking, I'm just out there. Like,
What?
default skin. Like, default gun skin. My gun black. With the mag, it's just lame as fuck.
That's how you look on Warzone.
No, I look lame as fuck. Like, I'm just lame.
You got the default skin on, never put a camo on his gun.
Yo, I got one camo on one gun.
Like, holy shit, like try harder, bro.
Like, bro, do something cool for one.
Nah, nigga, I know the opposing team when they see you in Warzone, like, default on me, default on Homelander.
Like, he Homelander.
I literally had the Homelander skin on the first like 3 days we played. So.
Getting noticed from across the
I
map.
swear, because he used to be flying in.
For you, Dane, what's one of your favorite?
I don't get gifts. No, I'm like,
Yes, you do.
I think my favorite gift that I got was, and this is crazy, is when the 360 came out.
Yes, bro.
The 360 came out, but I got the 360 with the Kinect.
Oh, you was in
Yo, so I remember we got that shit, and my dad wrapped it. So he wrapped it in a DVD box. So I was like, yo, you gonna be a DVD player? Like, you want to be happy about this shit? Like,
You probably was like,
I literally,
why your lip quiver at 6:30 in the morning?
I literally took that shit off to the side. I was like, let me
You
open
put
my
an all-nighter on Christmas Eve. I know I'm getting this Xbox. I know I'm getting this shit.
My parents was like, why you put this aside? I was like, I'm not worried about it right now. I was like, I'll get to it later.
Like, I don't care.
He's like, no, open that shit. He's like, all right, bet. I opened it. I was like, oh, this shit crazy, bro. We was in the living room at 8:30 in the morning, bro, on the Kinect, playing this like raft game where you had to jump in shit to jump the raft, bro. I was crying.
One of the most like OG games.
Yes, bro. I think that was like literally some of the funnest shit ever. Like the Kinect really didn't age well in the long run.
Like shit, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
like it really
Kinect
did not
Sports
age well.
was
Like they
tough.
bought Just
I ain't
Dance
gonna
rights,
lie.
I think.
Yeah, like,
And they lost that shit like
immediately. Yeah,
It was like, nah,
that
we
shit
don't
went
want
right
that
back to the
shit.
Wii.
Yeah, we
The
don't
Kinect
want that
definitely just didn't have the steam built up like the Wii did, obviously, or something like that. It's just not the kind of games people wanted on those consoles. You know, if you really wanted a game like that, you'd buy a Wii. You know what I'm saying? But that was just such a fun moment to me, man, because we was really lit at 9:00 in the morning, like playing literally like we had a boxing game, and we had like the Kinect Sports, and then the one we were doing was like a camping one, like I said, where like the raft and all that. Really, like one of the funniest things ever.
Bro, Kinect Sports used to be so fun, bro. I'm glad you brought that up, bro.
Kinect
The
Sports was
football,
it, bro.
the football. I ain't gonna lie, I was the worst quarterback ever, son. I'd be a motherfucker wide open in the seams. I'm turning left. It's somebody guarded by 2 people. I'm throwing my arm. Throw it to him. Throwing pick sixes and connect sports. Like, that's crazy.
Like, how I get that?
Yo, you can't tackle either.
Then you're run. They like, oh, can I run? Like,
Yeah,
but
I
you're
can't tell.
in
I
your
just gotta
room,
sit there.
what am I
Like,
Now,
doing?
you used to have to really go hard to get the connect to send you sometimes too,
No,
bro.
word.
Why am I doing high knees in my living room,
Like,
bro?
come on, bro.
High
Like,
knees at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Like, yo, like help me out, please.
Like, first of all, you're doing too much. You pissing me off.
I'll tell you the worst gift I ever got, and it was another video game one. Man, my dad got me this Tony Hawk skateboarding game. Somebody that came with the skateboard. It came with like a skateboard that like it was supposed to have sensors in it, bro. When I tell you that
I know what
shit,
you're
you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
Oh,
no,
shit.
that shit had buttons on the side and all that, bro. You were supposed to ride it like a real skateboard, bro. When I tell you that shit never worked,
Yo,
like,
I'll stand on that shit.
The game was literally unplayable. So I'd be like, they'd be like, oh, kick your shit up the alley. I was like, all right, bet. Fell off the board.
Yo, stomping on that
shit.
shit like, yo,
Trying to ollie on something with no wheels, bro. Like, you can't get no bounce. I was like, what am I supposed to wear? Sticky socks? Like,
you
nah,
can't.
bro. Like,
What the fuck am I supposed to
like
do?
I said, like, how am I supposed to
Yo.
lift this shit up? I used to just literally lean back on it and hope for the best. Like, that's literally all I could do.
that shit, bro.
Bro, I was like, I mean, I appreciated that. Like, you know, like this was, it was fire. Like, it was a fire gift, but it was just the fact that like the game was shit. Like, it was just nothing he could have guessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't know until
Bro.
you.
Yeah, they say until you actually get it. And so like when I was like, damn, I was like, yo, man, remember I tucked that shit in the closet. Never touched it again.
That
Probably
shit,
can find that shit now if you
I
really
swear to God, I could have.
Shit. Worst gift for you, money.
whew, I got a tie. The first one, my dad sent me some Jordans, man.
Oh, they were Team Jordans.
Not the
Oh
4
my
months.
god. He sent me some Jordan 12 Flugans, man.
They weren't.
So I had them, I touched them, you know what I mean? They felt authentic. I'm like, I can't
Oh,
wait till the
no.
first day of school. Bro, I started lacing them
Off
up.
the New Year though, oh my God, the New Year, you gotta come crazy.
That's
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
saying. Yo,
Like,
I had
first day
a
of
new
school is
fit
one
on.
thing. Off the New
Yo,
Year, you
I
gotta
had a
come
whole
crazy,
new fit
bro.
on with the 12s. I'm like, yo, let's go. I'm lacing them up. One of the fucking like things that hold the laces snapped off. I'm like,
What?
like, what's going on?
You talking about the plastic thing on the end of the laces?
Yes, I'm like,
The eyelet popped off?
I'm like, you know.
Or the iglet or
I'm
whatever?
not a shoehead, so I don't know, like, I mean, canon inventor, I guess. So I go to school, they like, oh, I see you with the new J's or whatever. Bro, I get in the third period, dap up my man's JoJo. It was JoJo and Jama. I dap him up. All I see is this.
They was staring at your shit hard. Oh
I'm like,
my
yo,
God.
I'm like, what happened? He's like, yo, grab the back of my shoes, like, bro, these shits ain't real. I was like, whoa. Saying that in front of the whole class.
Yeah, I say, but out loud
crazy.
though. You couldn't.
I'm
you
like,
couldn't-
all right, man, you could put me to the side, like, bro, don't wear those again.
You couldn't like
bro.
whispered it to me.
I'm
Like,
like,
bro must have had a horrible holiday.
I'm like,
crying.
that's what, like, bro, don't wear those again, bro. So the whole time walking around, I'm like, bro, I hope you ain't tell nobody, bro. I get into Spanish. Demond, let me see your shoes real quick. I'm like, all right, man.
I'd have wound them in barefoot all day.
Like, why does he walk around inside?
I went straight to Facebook after that. I'm like, bro, even if they was fake, bro, like, chill out, like, hold on, like, you know what I'm saying? I say that, and then I got this polo shirt from my My cousin.
U.S. Polo Assassin.
yo, that shit was like the opposite of real. Like you ever get something like fake and then shit is not believable. It wasn't even. It was like a gorilla. Like it was a gorilla with a fucking. It was like a like it looked like Abraham Lincoln was on the back of him. I'm like, nah, bro, like
Abe Lincoln riding the
I'm like,
gorilla.
I'm like, all right, man. This clearly my pajama shirt. Like, I'm not wearing this outside.
A polo to bed is fucking crazy.
That's the most stiff sleep you got. You got a bed sleep.
I'm like, yo, I'm not wearing this outside.
Why are
Like,
you sweating? Like, bro, I wore a shirt to sleep, a thick cotton shirt to sleep.
I'm not
Polo
wearing
to
this outside.
fucking bed, bro.
Like,
No
I'm like,
way.
nah, bro. I'm good, bro. I can't,
So this
can't
my
wear that
bed
outside.
shirt.
Like, not wearing that outside, bro. Them probably my two worst though. I ain't gonna cap.
I will say I always got lucky with that shit, man. Like, I used to. The thing that sucks though is like my dad, man. He was such a like. Oh, I wish I had a word to describe it. So he used to get me clothes for Christmas, and it would be like I appreciate the effort, but the way my dad dressed was never how I was
Yeah,
gonna dress.
try to
man.
dress me how they want me
let me
to
get to my
dress.
worst gift, son. So like, I was never really fortunate growing up, like ever. Like I still don't care about clothes to this day. But I blame that shit on my mom because like I remember she went to like this shopping spree. She's like, oh, this place going out of this place going out of business. So like I already thinking like clearly there's a reason for that.
Right.
Like, I'm about to get you mad close in there. I'm like okay, whatever. Man, I ain't seen nobody wear Echo since like
Echo.
2005, bro. Why I get a whole? I'm talking Echo Hall. Nigga, they thought I was sponsored by them, bro. I had like 7 shirts, 5 pairs of jeans. I had an Echo hat, a beanie hat. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not wearing none of this shit.
Yo,
I ain't wear none of that shit to school. And she was pissed off. She spent like $200 on that shit. She's like, I got all these clothes. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that shit horrible. Like that shit, you could feel how thick them jeans was, bro. Like, like I'm dead walking, like slam my back, like I gotta like lift them shits up my hips, type shit. Like I can't put a belt on because the belt buckles, they were so fucking tight to the jeans that they wouldn't go through. I'm like, yo, this shit's fucking horrible.
Nah, bro.
Hated those Echo fucking.
That was really like me. So like growing up, like until I got to like maybe like 8th grade, 9th grade, when my dad was like, okay, maybe I can't dress you like how I dress.
Yeah, bro.
Because bro, like I swear I used to remember like getting like Christmas, bro. I remember he got me like 2 Echo hoodies the one time. I was like, yo, bro, I wore that shit to school once. I was like, they was like, yeah, take that shit off.
Oh, yeah, that's
like, it was an Echo store at the mall, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Echo
it was.
really that shit. Like,
That's
bro,
what
and then I had a pair of
For a reason.
South Pole jeans. South Pole, bro. Like, yo, like, what's going on? Yo, I was like, Dad, like, what are you doing to me? Like, you usually
Yo,
got
then they be
logo
mad
was
when you
not
don't wear
heat,
that.
bro. What are you talking about? that logo, like, I'm not getting none from them.
But like, what does a rhino have to do with Echo?
Like, fuck that logo, man. They had no heat. I ain't gonna let that.
Nah,
really
man.
did.
It was just
I
a
ain't
crazy
gonna
like that used to really make me so mad, man. Like my parents really didn't start going hard for me to like get me like the clothes that I wanted to wear to like
It's
9th
like
grade,
8th,
8th, 9th grade,
like,
bro.
it's too late. I already got an image.
Yep, I say at that point, everybody already knows me as the Echo
Everybody
Echo
like,
kid
yeah,
in
like,
Walmart
Echo
sweats.
boy.
like the fake Jordan kid. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fake
Yo,
Jordan
I wore the same
boy.
shoes for like a month after that. I'm like, these not fake. Y'all can't call
Yeah,
these fake.
like they're not.
Nah, man,
fake,
I had a funny story because you brought up the fake Jordans. My dad had a pair of Timbs in the closet. I didn't realize how old these shits was, bro. They still look brand new. Like, let me wear these shits. It was snowing. I ain't had no boots. Bro, I got to school, and I was walking up the stairs. I was like, yo, why my foot feel like this? When I stepped in the snow, son, the sole ripped. They were so old. But my shits was talking the whole day.
Just like, that was a lot of steps I ever heard.
Like, yo, is Dame coming?
The loudest steps I ever heard. Like,
Like, yo, Dame must be coming. Like,
in Warzone, when they like
When you got flex on.
we got flex on. Teachers walking down their heels and Damien on them stairs that day. Probably.
Yo.
I'm talking that shit's like.
I remember,
Loud
I
as
forgot
fuck.
who I was walking with. They were like, why your boots doing that? I was like, oh shit. I was like, what you talking about?
And yo, like, and everybody, like, get out of class at the time. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, go home at the same
Bro,
time.
I tell you, I was literally waiting for everybody to clear off the stairs before I go up the shit, bro. I go down them
You know your
bitches.
locker for 17 minutes. Bro. Get to class, bro. I can't.
yo, leaving at 3:18. Like,
Thinking that
bro, like,
you walking on your heels and shit, like.
Bro, I tell you, when I got home that day, yo, my dad was like, what the fuck you do to my boots?
What did I do?
Like,
What did you do to these boots?
You tell me these boots was from 1986.
You probably saw them bitches. I know he gonna get these bitches like that.
Yo, so that shit had me crying. I was like, bro,
Last
all right,
fucking
man.
thread, bro. Oh my fucking god. I'll be pissed. I ain't gonna lie, cause like those walks in the hall, bro, with the boots on, 6 o'clock in the morning, you are still at risk of falling, bro. The hallways is soaked.
So
Like,
soaked, yeah.
Fuck
Everybody's
up us
in
to
there,
walk
yeah.
in. And then it's talking, so we'll get wet, sock wet. You're cooked. Worst day of your life, I ain't gonna lie. Best Christmas song. I mean,
You already know my answer.
I might know your answer.
You do.
What's your answer?
At least not be.
Yo, I got stories about Feliz Navidad, so this gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound crazy in hindsight. But like, you ever have a song that like you know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck with it so much, like it make you happy as fuck. So like when I used to like going to Skateland and like Rainbow and shit, like we was on field trips and shit. I don't know why, like this is so random and so crazy. I can't explain it. But like we skating is like me and my mom and shit. We skate like we like going like you know what I'm saying, like racing and shit. Then Feliz Navidad play. I'm geeking like I was the happiest kid in the world. I'm like, yo, this song is heat. I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, mom, what's he saying? Like, oh, it's like Spanish for Merry Christmas. I'm like, damn, I love this song. I started, I'm like, damn, they're about to cry and shit. I'm like, yo, they ain't know why I love this song this much. I ain't heard that song for like 10 years. Until I met Damien. I don't know why. I was like, damn, what was that one song
we
called?
was in 9th grade Spanish listening to that shit.
And I'm like, yo, I remember this song like when I was fucking skating. I'm like, damn, that was one of my favorite songs ever. I love Feliz Navidad. Like, that's definitely my favorite Christmas song ever. For you, Dan, it's not many, but
I'm gonna go Sleigh Ride by TLC.
I was not
how old
expecting
are
that.
you?
I'm 20, man. I gotta go with that.
I can't even like sit here and lie to you and act like I was
I
knew you were
don't know
gonna
how
say
that
that.
shit go. All right, sing it right now.
Nah, I'm good, bro. They didn't pay me enough. You know
They don't
what I'm
pay you
saying? Gotta go Sleigh. Trying to think of a song that's like more
It's crazy because like I did say Feliz Navidad, and that is like a classic, but I don't know if it's my favorite. But I just have so many good memories about Feliz Navidad.
Dude, Feliz Navidad is like it's a feel good song. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel good out there.
You don't want me to. You don't want me
Start
singing
shaking
baby.
your hips
You
and
want me
shit.
thinking "Baby It's Cold Outside."
I mean, when this Christmas came out, like Chris Brown, he was singing
Oh,
that shit.
yeah,
I thought
that's
he was the
probably-
greatest nigga alive. bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I thought
that's
he was the
probably
greatest
on
nigga
number
alive.
2. That's definitely number 2.
I'm like,
It's
Christmas.
Let's go.
I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
That
damn,
is the greatest nigga ever.
Yo, rerun December. Rerun December. Like, December 1st. Like the new year.
Yo, that's TLC.
Yeah, my mom put me on that. I'm like, go.
Yeah.
Brown
TLC
was
that
geeking.
that group though, but I never heard that song. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why.
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell to me.
Ring a bell. That's cool.
I remember I seen this TikTok. It was like Mariah Carey when December 1st hit. She just got happy, like just got happy as fuck. Like it's my month. It's my moment. Like,
That's her WrestleMania moment. She ain't got to do nothing else the rest of her career.
yeah,
Like, she
definitely
did.
her Roman Empire right there is all I want for Christmas. I can't believe that how crazy that song.
She literally, her kids would be set for life off that shit.
Yeah, like she's literally good.
it's
For
really
life.
like she'll never run out of. I mean, she wasn't gonna run out of money regardless.
Yeah, like realistically, I mean, like I'm not pocket watch you, but
No, I have a crazy story the other day. So I have these regulars that come into the bar every Friday and Saturday, son. And my coworker got off work, and he was sitting at the bar having a drink. So at the end, so it's this black dude. He like 50, is one regular, and he always tips really well because I work with this girl. He fucks with the girl, so I always make that money too. And so he takes the money out, but he always brings $2 bills. I don't know why he has $2 bills like how he does. But he'll always tip and then leave
Gotta
extra
look into
$2
that
bills.
nigga.
Son, we go to one day. So it was like 2 weeks ago. My coworker was sitting next to him, and he was like, "Yo, I don't mean to be pocket watching, but why do you got $2 bills?" Like, he was like, well, "How do you say I don't mean to pocket watch while you pocket watch?"
you know, like, I don't mean to stare into your wallet
No,
and watch you pull
literally.
the $2 out. But
Like,
why do you
son,
fuck with
like,
you?
bro, they was really clowning him after that shit too. They was like, "Why are you looking at my money? Why you gonna ask? Don't see you're not pocket watching then.
And
Look at my
then
money."
still act. Yeah.
Son, that shit was like, what the fuck, bro? He really be having. I got a stack of like $2 bills at home like this. I take all them shits.
Yeah, I'll keep them.
Yeah, like I'll never spend them. Like they're literally just gonna be in there forever.
I would never spend them. I mean, to have them at the bar is crazy. You clearly love whoever you fucking tipping that
No,
shit.
literally.
Last but not least, got the blind raking Christmas specials. Try to pick ones that were, because I don't know what the fuck y'all watch for Christmas. But
I would have just googled like top 10.
Oh
Christmas
yeah, I
movies.
did for sure. The whole time I was talking, I'm like, I'm trying to find some. I did since 2000s because there's a lot of them. Shits, I ain't gonna lie. So we'll start off 1 through 5. Polar Express. That's obviously one of those.
Love that shit growing up.
See,
I
like, I
watched
love
that
that
shit
shit
the
going
other day.
up. Watch it there. I'm like, this is the worst movie ever.
I'm like, yo, the ticket went out the train, under some shit, through some shit, hit a deer, a tree, back in the train. Like,
I didn't like that
Alright.
shit growing up. I don't like that shit now. That's number 5.
5 for you.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go 4.
For me, I'm gonna probably go 5 too. That shit ass, man.
Yeah, I don't love
The
Polar.
dance scene fire though. When they come through, when they on the table and shit, and the hot cocoa scene.
No,
all
when they
that.
met, I ain't gonna lie, when they seen Santa at the end, bro, that was damn near like Thanos. Like that shit had me
Yo,
lit.
he's the biggest. He's
Yo,
the biggest boss ever.
I'm like, yo, I was hyped. I'm like, ooh,
I'm
they
like,
finally got
if
the
Santa
Santa.
was like that for me, then I'm cooked, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna put it 4.
It definitely is like a great looking movie for when it came out. Like,
Oh, it looks
it was ahead
great,
of its time for like, you know, as far as how it looks.
It's just so random.
I get it was like a lot of people liked it. It just never did it for me. I remember they made us watch this shit at school the day before break in like 4th grade. I was in that bitch sleeping.
Causing the scene.
Like,
Next up, I don't know if either one of y'all watched this. Unaccompanied minors. You ever watch Unaccompanied minors? Oh my gosh, Unaccompanied minors. I just remember it had to do from Everybody Hates Chris, and I'm pretty sure. And like a whole bunch of kids, they just going through the airport. I think they're trying to get home or whatever. They just fucking shit up. They're supposed to be Chris. They just fucking shit up, dude. Probably one of my favorite movies ever, actually. But the Giant watch it. Yay.
not fuck.
Thanks for ruining something.
Put it 6. Put it 6.
NA, I guess. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey one? Ooh, that's tough.
I'm putting that.
I'm gonna put it at 2.
I
could.
some Christmas movies that I'm gonna put it 2. I'm gonna be safe.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I do like the animated one a little bit more. But
Yeah, that's what I was.
I do like the animated one a little bit more, but like Jim Carrey's role, that's iconic. That's like, and that's an easy to watch Christmas movie. Like I don't feel forced when I'm watching that shit.
Yep.
You put it too?
I put it at
I'm
2.
gonna go 2.
That's
I'm
my 2.
scared though. I'm scared.
I,
though.
I definitely feel like I messed
feel
up putting that at 2. Like it probably could have been like a 3, but I'm cool with putting that at 2.
I feel like it's gonna be too crazy.
I swear.
For me, I'm gonna put it at 3, only cause like I like the animated one way more.
Yeah.
But he did make the Grinch synonymous for real. He definitely put.
I
that-
mean, it's still like it's the way he
put that
portrayed
shit
it. I
out
mean,
there.
like,
and
you
now
can-
that's
you
how
can
people
never-
portray the Grinch. Like,
Yeah,
to
exactly.
see.
You could never get that back. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he did it was definitely. It's gonna get copied forever. You'll never get somebody recast as Grinch and have a better one. So.
Yeah.
No, I could.
Yeah, but you're the best actor we know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Bulletproof,
Rito.
Miles Morales. But next up, I got Elf.
I'm okay with putting that at 3.
Yeah, I think Elf is one of the most overrated Christmas movies ever.
I'm okay with putting that at 3.
I think that shit
Ooh,
is so overrated.
shit. Hold
Elf,
on, I ain't gonna-
Elf is. I think it's great. I know in a top 5, I can't put it higher than Grinch.
I
Fuck.
think that shit is so
But-
I
overrated.
got 1
I
and
ain't gonna
5
lie.
left. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to slide.
No, you got
up.
more. You
I got.
you
I
should-
did 2 and 4.
yes, you still got
Technically,
1,
you
3.
put Undercover Minds at 5 because you didn't watch it. You put it at 4.
Oh, you put okay. So I got 3.
I thought I put that shit at 6.
I put it at 6.
It's like 1 through 5. You put it 6. I'm
I
not
put
letting
it
you put it 6.
So I gotta
Can we
put.
pull
I
it
gotta
across
put
the-
all right, so I'm gonna put 3 then. Fuck, it's gotta be my best movie then. Whatever one you about to say next.
Yeah, we're both in that boat.
So you got Elf 2 or
I got 3. Elf
Yeah,
Elf
3.
3.
Yeah,
Elf
Elf
3.
3.
So number 1, unironically, be Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
Okay, that's fine with me.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I
cool
love
with
the
it,
Christmas
good,
special,
good.
so I'm
like,
cool with that.
I had a
was
number
cooked.
2 because I got Comedy Myers 1 because y'all be weird. But Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special was good as fuck. Only because it was funny as hell. And like it actually fucking worked. I didn't know how it was gonna work because obviously they're all not human besides
Right.
Peter Quill, and none of them really have experienced Christmas. But the
No.
way they portray that shit to get
That
Kevin
shit
Bacon.
reinvigorated my love for Christmas.
What about the
Yeah,
last
Kevin
Friday,
Bacon
bro?
shit.
What about the last Friday?
See, that's all
I
I'm talking
watched
about.
it
Christmas
yesterday.
adjacent movies.
I watched it yesterday when I was waiting for my
this
son to
out.
get home.
Nice.
so
What
we
did
could
you watch?
We watched Guardians
Christmas
special.
special?
And I love that thing.
Yeah,
it's
It's
so
like,
funny,
it's my
bro.
favorite one now. Like I like some of those old claymation ones like Rudolph and Santa's Coming to Town and stuff. But it was so funny. So first of all, that score is so good. Like Gunn is so good. Craiglin has that really good scene with Kevin Bacon. Like there's so many good
That shit
things.
is
My
perfect.
wife
Yeah.
watched it with me and she hadn't seen it. And at the end when like they have the scene where he tells him, she tells him he's his sister, and my wife's like crying. She didn't even know the characters.
Right,
She
she
doesn't know anything about Marvel, and she's over there like, oh my god.
No, you know
that's
you
so
made a good
sweet.
product. You definitely made a good product when you guys say like that shit. Really, like you don't need
When
to
you
know
don't
those
watch
characters.
Marvel and you got somebody welling up, like it's well done.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's pretty, like I love that one.
Like obviously knowing the characters helps, but you don't really have to know them to understand the Christmas
Yeah.
special. To be honest, like at the end of the day, it is just about Christmas. So
Yes, but now as you mentioned last Friday, or I think what was it Friday after next? I'm sorry.
Fridays.
It was like Christmas adjacent movies. Like
yeah, there's a lot of those out
there's
there.
so many movies that involve Christmas but are not
Die Hard.
Christmas movies. And like Friday After Next definitely is like one of those ones. Somebody was like, I think actually it is like, is Friday After Next a Christmas movie? Like, I mean, technically you could say it is because one of the first scenes he's getting beat up by Santa because he trying to get out of his house. He's trying to rob him, whatever, or he's beating up Santa and then Santa ends up fucking him up.
Yeah, that's what we should have. We should have did one of those. Too,
Like Christmas adjacent
Yeah,
movies.
that'd
I
be
can
fun.
look it up real quick. Some Christmas adjacent movies, real quick. Hold on.
'Cause I know that you know how many movies there are that are set during Christmas, but aren't.
That's all.
actual
It's a
Christmas
lot.
movies.
It's a lot. I mean, you could say Spider-Man. No Way
No Way Home,
Sure.
yeah, literally.
Christmas adjacent movie. He's talking about a Christmas tree. So
Yeah,
Lethal Weapon. They said Lethal Weapon was like
Isn't one of the diehards during Christmas?
If I ever load.
Technically, I think 1 and 2 both take place on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought. I could have swore that. That's all I was
I
like.
mean, I joke about. I used to joke about when I was a teacher that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I don't.
Yeah, Die Hard is one of the first.
Like,
ones
and
I
I'm
thought.
like, well, his wife's name is Holly.
All right,
So, that proves it.
like that,
But
that shows it right there.
But I like. I never heard the term Christmas adjacent, and I like
Yeah,
that a
just
lot. 'Cause
like-
that's a really cool way of like setting a movie at Christmas. Gives it like, and I think like when you think of like the Hawkeye show,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not really
Christmas-
a Christmas show, but it's Christmas
Adjacent,
adjacent.
yeah, that's
yeah,
a
and
good-
that gives
everything
it a
has to
good way
revolve
of,
around
like,
Christmas. Yeah.
giving it an emotional tie, but not making
Yeah,
it Christmas.
all Christmas, yeah,
Because you get a
absolutely.
lot of built-in like whatever nostalgia and happiness or whatever.
Yeah, and the whole thing is about how he wants to make it home for Christmas.
Yeah.
For his
I got
kids.
a good one. The Chronicles of Narnia. The
Yeah.
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Like that
that's
definitely
pretty
is.
decent,
Like,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Damn, that's a
another good
fucking
one.
throwback. You
like
know the remake
what?
of that?
They have to.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
remaking
that shit
it.
good as fuck. I love that movie.
You wanna know what I always think of? Did you ever see? There's a parody movie about that. Kevin Hart was in it. He was white.
Wait, what's it called? What's it called? Was that Scary Movie?
No, it's something like Scary Movie. I forget. It's a parody movie. Though,
Epic
so-
movie?
I think that is
Was it
Epic
Epic
movie.
movie? Oh my
Yo,
god.
but it was like one of the first times I ever seen Kevin Hart. I didn't know it was Kevin Hart at the time though.
Dude, I need to see what that is.
Bro, it's a parody movie about the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Man, they had Kevin Hart in there, and he was like this. I forget what he was. He was like
Oh,
a
hold on, hold
monk.
on. Kevin Hart.
He was albino. He had blonde hair. He was pure white, bro. He had the
Yo,
whip.
I think I know what you're talking
He had
about.
the whip.
It
He was
was
trying to whip
meme.
him and shit. He kept whipping his back.
Bro, I swear I remember a meme of him looking like that.
Bro, holy shit, son. That's really one of the best things ever.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I would say bring. You found it?
He had the blonde hair. He was pale as
Fuck,
fuck, bro.
yes,
bro.
bro.
I don't remember him looking that.
He was like albino.
Definitely was epic movie. That shit, bro. Nigga looking crazy in that.
But I wish they'd bring back
That nigga
parody
looking
movies, man.
insane.
Parody movies are just so funny because they were so stupid. Like they never worked.
They did.
They were really just
they
making
all, they
fun.
all, like they were
Like
career killers.
They all wanted to be scary movies so bad, and none of them were ever that good. But man, there are some classic parody movies from when I was a kid.
Have
man.
you watched Airplane?
No.
You really just need to watch Airplane. Like
Okay.
it's the original parody movie in my mind. Like it's from like 1979. Because back in the late 70s, there were all these disaster movies like Airport and the one where the boat chips over, like Poseidon Adventure, and all these movies like everything that's like these old-fashioned adventure movies. So they found this old script, the Zucker brothers, and they did this movie called Airplane, and it's just this. Everybody in the movie plays it kind of straight. So Leslie Nielsen plays like this doctor, and it's just, to me. Then that led into the Naked Gun movies, and the Naked Gun movies kind of led into the scary movies.
Right.
So, like, to me, Airplane's the original parody movie. I can still watch that movie. If you throw
Let's
it
check
on the
that out.
screen right now, I would just laugh my ass off. So, and they're talking about redoing it with with Qui-Gon.
Pat. No. What is his damn name?
I can't think of
Liam
his
Neeson.
else?
Liam Neeson.
just
yeah.
being like all his Liam Neeson characters, but put him into a comedy, like he is in Ted 2.
Yeah,
when he's
yeah,
just
yeah.
buying the cereal, like just give
These
like
those serious ass characters.
yes, like that's why. But if you got time over the holidays, just watch Airplane. It's
Actually, I
freaking
will.
hilarious. Like it's the original parody movie in my mind.
They got another one. Iron Man 3.
Yeah, that was one I thought about. Yeah.
Of course, it was adjacent. Obviously, Friday the Next is on here. Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, which one is
I
that?
don't know what-
Is that, is
I
that,
I
is
guess
that-
Leonardo DiCaprio's in it. I didn't know.
I think that's like a romance movie.
Oh, it's Steven Spielberg actually. Is the director. Christian adjacent movies. They really, I feel like it has way more than what I just seen on there. They got a lot of ones from the '90s. Obviously, got the Addams Family here. Got Batman Returns,
Yeah, Batman. Oh yeah, Batman Returns with Penguin.
Gremlins.
Dude, I watched a video about that the other day. I loved Gremlins growing up. I didn't realize it was made in 1984 though.
Yeah,
It's an
that's what
old-ass
I'm saying.
movie.
Old as
I
shit.
loved Gremlins growing up, but I was like, damn, 1984, that's insane. Like, I was born 15 years after that.
So, did I mention y'all favorite Christmas movie?
I don't think we said favorite for Christmas movie.
What's
I
your
think we
favorite
just
Christmas
blind
movie
wrote
then?
Shit, do you mind me go first?
I
I don't even know if I
really
have
don't
one off the top of my
have
head,
one
to
now
be
that I'm thinking
honest.
about it.
A Christmas Story.
Hey, I'll say this. If the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving was like, Christmas instead, I mean, be my favorite. but
Your favorite
unfortunately,
Thanksgiving movie?
Like, my favorite Thanksgiving /
The
Christmas.
favorite Thanksgiving movie is crazy.
I mean,
It's like 4 of those all time. So it's like-
Yo, I really don't got one though. Now I'm thinking about it. I probably will go with the Jim Carrey, Grinch. Just off his performance alone, like, I mean, that's in a few hours. That's why I hope to be. I mean, that's why I aspire to be.
I would definitely say either the
They got a
newest,
Christmas Story there.
the newest Christmas, like the newest Grinch animated movie was up there for me.
I seen that in theaters actually.
I
I fell
loved
asleep
it.
on it, but I rewatched it and it was really good.
I would probably say that. And then it would either be Home Alone or the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone probably. I watched Home
Alone
Alone like last week, and it's still
Yeah, it
easy
holds
as hell to
up
watch.
perfect, dude.
Yeah, like I mean, like it's a very like most Christmas movies are easy to watch, but Home Alone's like to me that's like the Christmas movie. I know everybody thinks A Christmas Story. I can't sit through A Christmas Story like that. I could watch it once, and I can't. But they have like 20. When we used to have cable, they'd have like 24-hour marathons of that shit.
Like ABC Family used to have like the 24 days.
They
or
do
25
that,
days.
and then they do that with Elf now.
Yeah, like,
And
come
I
on.
like
Elf, that's how
And
that's
I
why
used to- I
Elf's
think
so
you said
overrated
Elf
to me.
is overrated, and
Oh,
I
it's
love
fun.
Elf, but I think it's overrated.
Yeah, like it's just so overrated.
It's
like
good.
it's still
Don't get me
good to
wrong,
watch.
It's
but,
good. It's a good movie, but it's not. I don't think it's as good as all that.
Yeah. The Night Before Christmas. Nobody. Night
Yeah,
Before
that was. I'm not
Christmas?
surprised nobody said that.
Yeah.
I
They
think
put that in.
it's because it's so weird because it's like a Halloween Christmas movie. Like
Yeah.
I watch it. I watch it during Halloween. I never. Watch
Yeah.
it.
Ain't that crazy? Like,
I watch it
it's
during.
Not,
I watch it during Halloween. I never
Yeah.
ever watch it during Christmas.
I've
never
always
seen
thought
that
of it as a
really.
Halloween.
Yeah. I don't
special.
That's
ever.
what
I
I
never
was
thought
like, the Night
of it
Before
as a
Christmas. I'm
Christmas
like,
special. I always
I
thought of
read
it
the
as
title. I'm like, oh, it's a Halloween movie, even though like it says Christmas in it, and it should be like, but What else they got on here? They got Santa Baby movies. I don't think those went over well. Damn, we don't got that many.
You
good
guys
Christmas
ever
movies,
seen
do we?
like Muppet Christmas Carol?
Yeah, that was up there at the top.
yeah,
I didn't watch
yeah.
it. I didn't say it because I was
Michael
like,
Caine
okay.
is so good. There's all kind of memes this year, like floating around. I never saw them before, but this year's always memes about like why this movie is so good because Michael Caine just pretended the Muppets were real people. Like he doesn't ever look like he's trying to act with Muppets. He's always acting like he's acting with people, and it's like he's taking it like he's going so hard. Like why is he going so hard?
I don't know why I like the
and
Muppets
it works.
so much.
like it
though,
actually
man.
kind of works.
Like,
because
why
of
did
it.
Why
I
did I
like
like
the
the
Muppets
Muppets so much, man?
Makes no fucking like that's a kink. I think. I'm sorry, I think that's a kink.
What?
To like the
You got a
Muppets.
you got a puppet king?
Yeah, just like Sam.
Oh.
Yeah, think like that. You don't think like that, bro. It really wasn't that many good Christmas movies. I think about it.
Yeah, I feel like all the Christmas movies that are popular are just never gonna go away.
Yeah, they're never
You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
go away.
And then like,
make a Christmas movie, you make a lot of money. Oh my
yeah,
God.
it depends.
You can make a lot of money every year on the same time.
I'm pretty sure there was like a really bad Christmas movie that like just came out.
Was it the Eddie Murphy one?
No, I heard it was okay.
Yeah.
There was like that we saw it has like I think it was like Joel Kinnaman or something like that. That white dude. He was in Suicide Squad. He was Rick Flag. We saw the trailer in the theaters. We were clowning about it. All right, maybe.
Is it a Christmas movie?
I'm
Wait,
pretty sure.
Is it called Silent Night? Am I tweaking?
I think that's what. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
It is like no sound at
Yeah,
all.
at all.
Yeah, Silent
So,
Night.
yeah,
Yeah,
that shit came. I
He
never
said-
heard.
I'm like,
I never heard anything about that shit.
Yeah, because there's no sound in it. It's just like
Christmas horror movies just don't work.
Yeah,
it's so random.
Christmas horror movies that really.
They try them so hard and they just don't.
The
Really
only one that ever worked was like the original like Black Christmas,
Sure.
and like after that they remade that shit twice and it was bad both times. Like if it's not the original, it's a rat.
Yeah, Silent Night. It was just like an action.
It was like an action movie, but like it took place
But
during Christmas time. But
Christmas-
like
yeah,
it
it's
was
like
just
Christmas
it was-
adjacent.
What's the
with
one
those
with the guy from Stranger Things where he's like
that
Santa?
one's good. The one
That
where he
one
plays
actually
Santa.
is pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually
That
pretty
one's
good.
fun.
David Harbour.
It's not great, but it's a fun watch.
it's fun to watch. Yeah,
It's
David,
fun. Like,
I
wouldn't,
forget
like,
what that
put
one's
it on
called.
a list anywhere, but that one's fun to
Yeah.
watch because he's good.
Yeah.
It's a terrible. It's like Die Hard meets Christmas Eve. Like
Yeah, but that's basically all it is. He's
you
really
know,
just
and-
fighting off.
But
like,
he's
evil.
good. Like the rest of the movie's not good.
No,
but
man, but he's good in
funny.
it.
He's believable as like this Santa go hard. You know, for a
Yeah.
low level serious movie.
Right.
Well, I know for sure we ain't gonna be watching no Christmas movie this week. How we was just shitting on them.
I'm gonna go home and watch Grinch.
No, you're not, dude. You better get on the game. Anyways, you guys got anything else to add to the?
Nah, man, this is our.
Because the last time you closed show, you support.
Mhm.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
I stand with Christmas.
I stand with Christmas now. Non-controversial holiday. Am I got anything to add?
I would just say happy holidays, enjoy holidays. You don't know how many holidays you got with your family, so
Yeah, it's a
enjoy
fact. They come fast. And,
They
you know
come.
what I'm saying? It's a lot in a row, but you know, nothing beats being around your family and watching. You know, everybody has some fun.
Winning the Warzone beats it.
Winning the Warzone and Christmas, your family right there. But thank you guys for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Happy holidays. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Drive safe. I don't know if it's snowing where you're at. Other than that, thank you guys. See you guys next week.